Welcome YouTube viewers. I want to introduce you to my new channel, No Days Off. What is No Days Off? It's a mindset. It's how do you put discipline, focus, intensity in everyday life. And with this channel, I'm going to have honest conversations with you on how I navigated adulthood. Recently turned 40 years old, and what I've done is I've been in a reflection mode. And what I've done is, how has the last 20 years of my life impacted how I am today at 40? I want to be able to share those stories with you from financially, professionally, personally, and physically. I've been in this journey for the last 15 years, and there's been a lot of bumps throughout the road. And so I want to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, and that is what No Days Off means. So now I want to show you how life looks like when you are intentional in your movement and your actions. So this is how, when I've applied discipline, focus, and intensity, what the outcome looked like. For starters, in my career, when I was 21, 22 years old, I was working front desk. And I didn't know what my career was gonna look like. I didn't know how to get there. I didn't have any mentors. And so it was really me reaching out, getting outside of my comfort zone, learning new tools, networking, observing how other people move and how they communicate and all that good stuff, and being able to apply that in my everyday life. So I went from 22 working front desk to eventually becoming a coordinator, to becoming a sales manager, to becoming a senior sales manager, to eventually becoming regional director of sales. The harsh reality that no one talks about is that we attract based on who we are, not what we want. So we have to ask ourselves, how are we setting up ourselves for success? Now, in this channel, I can help you define your goals. But once you have that defined, you have that written down, that's where I can help you. The formula to success is this: is having a strong mindset, having intensity and discipline, and having strategy. At the end of the day, if you're looking to really change your life, again, whether that's financially, physically, professionally, emotionally, you need transformational changes. And it isn't just one or two changes, it's going to be a series, and you're going to need consistency, and you need to be accountable of your actions. One or two changes may impact your future, but a series of transformational changes and holding yourself accountable and raising your bar in your life. Now I want to share with you 3 of my favorite quotes. Comment below on which one you like the best or resonates with you. The first one is, the biggest travesty in life is the difference between who you are and who you could have been. The second quote of mine is, if you want something you've never had before, you got to do things you've never done before. And my third quote, you are a product of your decisions, not your circumstances. These 3 quotes have been so useful and so helpful and so inspiring on how I navigate life. At the end of the day, you have to understand this: excuses are just a permission slip for you to be average. So I hope with this channel, you take your life and you say, stop being average. So I hope together during this journey, we can elevate our lives, we can remove excuses, and enjoy the gifts of life has to offer. Thanks.